So what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Um, yeah, sorry for the slow start there, but Streamlabs has decided to throw me one heck of a curve, breaking a bunch of stuff. I'm okay with auto update, just long as they actually, I don't know, test it before they put it out there, because it absolutely just wreaked havoc on me. Let's see, number one, microphone, right? Just gone, right? I mean, yeah, I've had trouble before where just maybe like I have to unplug, replug. No, that wasn't fixing it, right? Go back into the settings. No, that wasn't helping it either. Turns out with Streamlabs, there's three different places where you can actually set the audio setting, and two of them just didn't want to set any value, right? So, you'd set it on there and you hit done, and they would come back and you'd say, well, there's nothing there. So, thank you, Streamlabs, for breaking the crap out of your software. Oh, and on top of it, not too subtle. Let's say which way? This way, right? My streaming avatars. You see, they are not there today. Here, let me bounce back real quick to show you. Here, look at this. Frozen much? Yeah, here, I'll give you a sample. I'll fire it back up here. Check this out. There you go. Nice and frozen. I was trying to fix it, but I realized, you know what? I'll just have to let it go, and you guys just have to picture yourself down there. So, it's, God, one of those days. What are you gonna do? Yeah, just one of those bad technology days for me. I had a couple other things that were just kind of going goofy on me. Normally this is like when my parents deal with this stuff, and I come by and I do tech support and fix it. But no, I was the one that's suffering from the nightmares today. Anyways, enough about that. How you guys doing out there? It is yet another Friday, and just to point out, this is my final streaming broadcast for a couple of weeks of going on a vacation. What will be my first vacation in 14 over 14 years. So yeah, it kind of earned it, I like to think. I don't consider Comic-Con a vacation, though some may think that is, but you got to remember that I'm behind the booth working the whole time, so I literally don't even get to explore the convention. So I really don't consider that a vacation. But I mean, if you want to guys, trip me up on a technicality and say that counts, okay, fine, that counts. But like to go to a different place, in this case, I'm going to a different country, and go relax for a few days with the wife. Yeah, that's vacation. So, anyways, so this is it. I'll do my usual broadcast today, pack it up, and be gone for a couple of broadcasts, but I will be back. I guess I'll be getting back the 9th of next month, or I'll be back on, wait, no, that's Friday, so I guess that would not be 9th, that would be, what is that? That would be, so 13th, Friday the 13th. There you go. How's that for ominous? Ominous. Ominous. Oh god, it's gonna be one of those days. I could tell already. Yeah, it's gonna be very ominous. Oh, screwed up again. Jeez. All right, maybe I should just like cut my losses, shut it down, and start over. I don't know. Oh well. Okay. So yeah. So we'll do the broadcast today, and I will be back on Friday the 13th. And yeah, give myself a little rest and relaxation. Jesus, I'm not even drinking. This is not even worth it. Okay, so let's catch up. So from last week, I think I was in the process of doing the level stuff, trying to get that finalized, and I actually did. I managed in the past week to add a bunch of stuff. So now we start off in the standard menu, which is still kind of placeholder. I'm probably going to tweak this, have some different variations here, but for the time being, this is good enough. And then that broke again. That's interesting. That's the second time it's done that. That's interesting. So I have this temporary loading screen, which is still busting. That is really fascinating. ¿Por qué? Wow. All right. Yeah, like I said, technology is not my friend today. I got all kinds of stuff just going screwy. I mean, the worst thing is like, it's one thing to like start something up and it breaks and you kind of go, oh wow, I've done something wrong. But when something is working for a nice long time and then suddenly it all goes to crap on you, right? And you're kind of going, wait, seriously, what technology god above did I really upset? Because this is bizarre. Um, okay, so that's weird. So the loading thing is just coming up like crazy there. All right. Oh, maybe because I'm just full screen on that? Okay. Let's go this way. Loading text group. Let's see. That's bizarre. That's still coming up, even though it's like 0.001. Oh, there he is. 1. Oh no. Okay. Let's try this. 0.001. Still, I guess because I wasn't running it full screen, so I didn't notice that line. Huh. Yeah, so if it... Oh, it's still showing. Whoa. That was unexpected. Alright, so who the heck is that line there? Wait, now it's gone. It was there and then not so much. Oh, now it's back. Yeah, okay, technology guys are definitely messing with me today. You know, what was it? Skin Deep, John Ritter. There is a God and he's a gag writer. Oh, man. Definitely just messing with me today. Oh, maybe because I went to that one. Okay, that's fine. So then who is this that is showing up when he shouldn't? Let's just turn all these guys off. And it's still, what the heck is that? Huh. There, just everything. Okay, line's gone now, so that's interesting. And now the line's gone. Oh, wait. Because I had it in pause. Alright, so turn off the camera. And it's gone. Okay. So it's definitely a UI thing. Let's figure out who the culprit is here. We'll just turn off these 3. Goodbye. And it's gone. Okay. So my guess is it's going to be him. Yeah. So it's this guy. And now it's gone. Oh, because I didn't turn it back on. Alright, that one's on me. There it is. Alright. So loading text, so let's see if it's just him. Yeah, it's just the loading text for whatever reason, even though it's like 0.001. What happens? Whoa, okay, I can't do that. I mean, I guess I could just go ahead and turn the stupid thing on. So let's just do it that way, because that's just getting too obnoxious. So progress menu, close all but this. All right. Loading text group. So what's going on with you guys? What's new out there? How you guys doing? Anything new? Not too much for me, just plugging away like crazy. Let's start with a serialize this puppy. Game object. What did I say? Loading text object. That's descriptive enough. Alright. Let's see. Streaming avatar still broken? Yep, still broken. Oh, let's see. Just out of curiosity, if I go, say, start, done, get black screen, switch it back. Whoa, did I lose it? Streaming avatars, done. Turn it back on, and it's still frozen. Look at that. Let's go into properties. I should just let this go, but it's bugging me. Really bugging me. Uh-oh. Now it completely lost it off the list. I can't even... Oh, there it is. All right. Last time. And it's still frozen. Thank you, Streamlabs. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't complain, right? It's a free piece of software, but in this case, you got what you pay for. All right, I'll let it go. It's like the sore tooth. You just can't help but messing with it. But yeah, I'll try and leave a B, because that ain't gonna do nothing, I'm afraid. Okay, let's get back to this. So let's take this progress menu. It's thinking. All right. Boom. So then we're going to start with him completely off. There you go. And we just turn it on when we want to show the text, so that way it doesn't get seen before then. True. So, whoa. And why is it still active? Wait a second. No. What the heck? Oh. Put that in the wrong place, didn't I? There it is. We want it right there. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe I just had that one down. Okay, maybe that should be turned off. Okay, maybe this is on me. Though normally I don't turn off the objects that are down below the main thing here. Let's see. Yeah. Or did not even turn that on though. Oh, come on, jerk. Yeah, I'm going back to my original idea. Nuke that. Nice, except for the fact that the stupid bands didn't. Oh, because I shrank them, right? Yeah. So let me put them back up to 1. And I was desperately trying to figure out who the culprit was. There it is. Boom. Okay. See? That wasn't too hard. All right, let's go back to the main menu. Yes, save that because I kind of fixed it. All right. There. So, obviously, placeholder. I mean, even literally says placeholder art, of course. In case that's not subtle enough. But so just kind of envision this. I'll kind of come back and tweak it. But the red would signify the underground, the lava stuff. Orange would be the canyon, right? Green, obviously, is jungle. And then you make it up there. Boom, you get back in the spaceship. And you're doing the whole spaceship thing. So what I've also done now is one of the things I noticed at San Diego Comic-Con was that it was insanely hard, right? When I had people playing it, only the real diehard gamers were able to make any progress, right? And, you know, I mean, and I heard it a million times. You know, this game is really hard. And I know that. I mean, but what I wasn't doing was, there's nothing wrong with it being hard, but I need to ease the gamer in. So what I've done is I've gone back to those levels and made easy versions of them, right? That sort of like ease you into the water. So if you remember, like here, you know, there was lava all over the place, right? There was lava dripping down right here, right? And that kind of stuff. So I've yanked that away. So for the first section, which, by the way, I've dropped it. I went from 10 in the previous versions that you guys were seeing me work on. I've now dropped it to 8, right? So these, and then that allows it to randomize a little bit better. So these first 8 are set to easy, right? So it's a little more forgiving, right? So we got this guy, boom, and like before there was like lava right here on the edge, right? You know, and then here on the wall there was all this lava here, all right? Oh, and then wait, sorry, no, actually I think it was like right in here. Yeah, there's a lava piece right there, gone, right, for the easy stuff. So the idea here hopefully is that it sort of gets you used to the environment, gets you used to the gameplay, and introduce you to stuff more gradually. So we still have some lava on the wall, but you see how easy it is to dodge this stuff. Excuse me. So the hope here is that initial players will still stumble through a couple of these levels, you know, make it through like 3 or 4 of them before they die the first time, like die all their lives, and then kind of go, oh, okay, I understand it, come back, and the next time they do, whoops, oh, I waited too long. And then come back the next time and actually have a much better chance and make better headway, to the point where they start getting pretty skilled at it, and this stuff comes a lot easier to them. One of the other things I've also worked on now is gems and the cans of QTC the food are much more relevant now. So right now I have 5 cans. I haven't taken any damage, but there's 6, 7, right? And now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to clean house on these guys, collect myself a whole bunch. Oops, I just screwed that up, didn't I? There you go, got myself 98 gems, and now we bounce out to the world out here again, right? And then I collect some more, so I'm at 7. So what we got here now is go 8, 9. So if I collect 10, I get the health restored. So here we go, I'm at 9, right? So you can see at the 4 or 5, and you watch there, +1 health increase. There you go. So that's plugged in now. So there's much more incentive to collect the cans and the gems, because the gems will come up at the end of the level. I introduced that now too. And I also added a feature that if you collect 10 cans, but you have all 5 of your health, then I give you a big bonus that'll give you gems, additional gems, as well as if you have a power-up, it'll give you a power-up boost, which I have not plugged those in yet. I still got to work on those. That's coming. But I've laid the groundwork for it. So don't think I'll get to that today, but we'll see. So here you go. Since I'm here, I'll pick up some more gems. I need to do some more bonus rooms, of course, because right now I literally have this, you know, basically just this one, right? There you go. Oops. And it's doing the randomization now. That was one of the things that, if you guys remember last Friday, it was not paying attention to which levels is choosing. So you would see the same level repeated multiple times, you know, and it became very recognizable. So I've fixed that now. So now it doesn't repeat at all, right? With the exception of the bonus rooms, because I don't have enough bonus rooms yet. So the bonus room does repeat. And that's easy enough to fix. That just means I got to create more content for bonus rooms variations, so that way it will not repeat. And here we go. There's the end of the level. Excuse me. So now we come underneath here. You can see, like, it tells you exactly what it is. If I jump up here, excuse me, sorry. Oh man, allergies or something. So if I jump up here, I would actually exit the level. So we're gonna hold off on that. We'll look, and now we got the sonic attack. Which none of this is integrated yet, but the idea would be, and I might switch this out, the way the system works. I'll probably have like 2 categories, one that will let you choose which of the power-ups you want to activate for the next section, right? So, you know, you'll basically cycle through shield and sonic, and I was thinking about further splitting it, where you can either choose a shield, which will protect you from enemy attacks, and this one, right, fireproof, which would prevent you from getting burned by lava and that kind of stuff. But I thought that might be getting a little too specific, kind of a little too granular, so I'm probably going to unify these back into just a temporary shield that if you have the power up, you can engage it for a finite amount of time, you know, and protect yourself. If you know that you're about to screw up, you can hit it, right? So kind of save yourself. And then the sonic attack. So what would happen is it'll probably I'll have one of these windows right here that allow you to toggle between the sonic attack or the shield. So you can choose which one you want going into the next section, right? Which one you feel, if you want something more defensive or offensive. It'll be your choice. And then the one next to it will be the ability to upgrade and add to that power up, right? The number of iterations. So all the power ups will basically just have the same pool of power, energy. I don't know how many I'm going to allot yet. I mean, I'll probably start off with maybe like 3 and do some testing and see if I need to expand that. But whichever one you're doing, right? So if you have 3 of the sonic attack and you switch it, boom, now you have 3 of the protective shield, right? So it's just whatever it is, it's going to be the same. Finally, you can also do this, right? Health potion, right? So this is new, and this is actually working. Right now, I'm just toying with the numbers. This can change, of course, but right now, you get +1 health for every 100 gems. If I hit it, I'm already at max, right? But just to show you that it is working, come back over here. There you go. I did 1 damage. There you go. So the 236 dropped to 136, and now my health is back up. I can do that another time. Got to make sure I don't jump up and hit the exit, otherwise I'll exit the layer, the level rather. All right, so now I'm down to 36. So now it's still telling me I'm at max because I'm at 5, but the difference here now is if I hit this, there. So now I need more health, but because I have the 36, it's going to tell me more gems needed. There you go. So that's all dialed in. That's working nicely. So the store is up and running, right? They allow you to choose, at least for health, right? Not for the power-up stuff. I still got to integrate the power-up stuff. That's coming pretty soon. But it's working. There you go. And then it shows you your time. And obviously you see the clock stops. As soon as you make it up there, you know, it stops the timer. So when you're using the store, that doesn't count against you. There you go. And then now we come back to the progress menu, right? I'll probably do something here. This is, like I said, this is going to change, right? This is going to get a lot prettier. But I'll probably do something where you see the little bar kind of progress, right? And now, boom, now we're back. And now we're starting to get to the real levels, right? So the beauty of the introductory level now is that early gamers will be able to make more progress, and hopefully will learn better since they're not going to get killed off so quickly like they were before. That's the goal. Boom. There you go. So now we're at the regular levels at this point. Right. There you go. So now I got to do the usual antics. And then the gems are just randomly, you know, they value from 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20. Yeah, I think that's right. And it's random which one it's going to spit out. So, and then this is going to look familiar. This is more of the same old stuff at this point. Yep. But as you can see, I'm still down. All the stuff carries over now, of course, right? So you can see my health is still at 4 out of 5. So I need to pick up 4 more cans of QTC, which this will help. And this one's a challenge now. Ooh. So you go 1 jump and the 2nd jump to save yourself. There you go. So that one you got to kind of think through a bit, right? But the nice thing about it is you don't have to go after it, right? If you think it's too dangerous, skip it. You don't need it, right? It's not like you have to do it to keep progressing. There it goes. Boom. And this one's pretty simple. Nothing too scary there. And then this is the same as it always was. Oh shoot, slipped off that. There it goes. Yep. And jump up here. See if I can pick this up. Oh, too much. Screwed that up. Well, that was stupid. There you go. So, and the ultimate goal will be to produce a ton more levels, right, for this section. So that way you're not, you know, the basic will kind of do a little bit of repeat, the basic levels, because they are just these levels just with some of the stuff taken out. But once we get to the next 3 sections, instead of just, right now I'm using the same levels over and over and over again, right? So you're going to see these same levels all 3 of these sections, which I want to improve that. And that'll only come with just more levels being created. So right now there's definitely a sense of repetition through each section. So I mean, some of these things, once you do it, there you go, I got my +1 health. Back to full strength again. Yeah. Oh shoot, I just messed that up again. It'll, you know, some of this will start looking familiar, so I want to fix that for sure. Uh-oh. Ooh. Cut that one close. Wait for it. There you go. Boom. There you go. Yeah. So now I can replenish the health. There you go. Back to full health again. So, and then, so you use that on some of your health, and I'll have to balance this to make sure that it's not too hard, not too easy, right? I mean, that's where the magic comes in, right? Trying to get the right balance that it's still a challenge, but it's not impossible, right? But I don't want to spoon feed it to the point where you can always throw enough power-ups and stuff in there that you can always win no matter what, because then it's, you know, then it's a cakewalk. I mean, then you just nerfed it, you know. And then, oops, wait, did I break something? There it goes. Yeah, and then it just comes back. So I'm not going to continue at this point because it's literally just the same stuff that we just saw. But the key new things are all the flipping is working now. So the nice thing is that I have a lot more. Well, here, I'll show you this. I will show you this. Let me come in here. Take this out of full screen. And what I want to show you is, come into my game controller. All right. Level prefabs. There we go. So here's the big difference, right? Is the fact that now we see there's no repeats. See 3, 7, 6, 10, 9, 2, right? None of those are repeats, right? So the nice thing is that you're not seeing the same levels again in the same section that you're playing through. The only exception, of course, is 4, which, as I mentioned, that's the bonus room, and I don't have. I literally have 3 bonus rooms right now, and they only have select exits and entrances, so I need to make more. And I was actually starting to work on that. I may work on that today, or I may start playing with this tile set, which is going to be the canyon stuff, which my amazingly talented artist Daniel has tossed me. This is a work in progress. He's actually going on vacation, like me, coincidence. Although he's braver than me, he's actually going to Hong Kong, so he's going to have an interesting experience, I think, right? I hear there's something going on there, so that should be, he should have some great stories, I'm sure, when he gets back. But anyways, so some of this is finished art, or at least close to it, and some of it is super loose. You can see like this stuff, he's still got a ways to go, just kind of temporary, just placeholder. But even this is already looking fantastic, and I may play with that, or I may try and finish the bonus level. We'll see. We'll get there. But that's what I wanted to show, is the fact that it's now, if you remember last Friday, it was doing like the same, like you'd see level 2 repeated like 3 times, 4 3 times, you know, I mean just 2 or 3 timers repeating, so it was obnoxiously repetitious from the get-go. So that's gone. So as soon as I introduce a bunch more levels, then every gameplay will feel much more unique, for sure. Excuse me. So that is the progress. That is bringing you guys up to speed. So, yay. I mean, showing it doesn't look like much, but trust me, it was a headache trying to get the all the levels correct and trying to make it so that I could find the correct path and line it all up. But this way, I was becoming incredibly gifted at finding the wrong way to do it for a long time. You know, there's still some tweaks I need to do because the levels, for example, like 2, if we look here, we see 2 CR, which means that it's the level 2. This one starts at the center and then ends to the right, and then there's left center, left right, opposite. So that encompasses all of the possible combinations, right? But right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking for the correct match, and I'm kind of not looking for the correct match of the entrance, right? So if it's looking for left, then it just goes and finds the first left, right, for that one, instead of looking at the fact that in this case, if you look, there's 1, 2, 3 different section 2 levels that begin with the left, right? So right now I need to go back and add that randomness to try and switch up a little bit more, but at least right now I got it functioning. That's just something I can come back and address later on. Let's see. I was trying to look at some reload times I thought were kind of goofing up on me, but I don't think that's an issue, so I'm going to start knocking some of these comments out because I don't think I need them. Yep. All right. We got that. Oops. All right. I'm not going to mark them out. I'm just going to delete them because I do not need them anymore. I worked through all that crap. That's all cleaned up now. Come on. There you go. There he goes. All right. Yep. Yep. Okay. We're all good. All right. So, having said that, so my choices now are to go back and play with this, which is a new bonus level, right? So this one's kind of nasty. I was playing with it. So if we look at it, if you like, here's the place where you hit that and it reveals the hidden section. And if you look at it, it's pretty testy. You got to like come up in here, right? You know, you can jump into this section, but you got to drop down carefully and then kind of either like try and jump off the ceiling here or just jump up and try and go straight down, right? Because if you hit one of these edges, boom, you're going to take damage. Which, by the way, why is that? Ooh, that's not good. Let me fix that. Come back into platforms. Yeah, and I got this coming up too. One of my rule tiles, for whatever reason, broke. So I ended up not using. I made all these beautiful rule tiles, right? You know, which in theory should work great, but for whatever reason, ain't working like it should. So, for example, let's see if I do this. Come over here. So I finally got around to making a rule tile, right? And this works pretty well. This is nice, right? But here, now, for example, what you see here is the fact that, okay, but I got all these edges. So if I want to change that, right? Oh, now it's going to work? Oh, now it works. Okay. Great. So it was not working before. Where what would happen was, so this is an override, right? Override rule that allows me to add these like edges and stuff like that, right? But when I was doing it before, it was just kind of like changing stuff. It was breaking. Oh, wow. Okay, well that's, oh, because that's a 1. There. Wow, so it's actually working. I swear it was not working before correctly. Okay, now this, oh, this is, I think this is going to break it. Let's try this. Yeah. No? Really? Or is it, oh no, it's this one. Yeah, this is breaking it. So that's where I stopped. Because here's the situation. What you see right here is you can see how this is all like repeating the same, right? So I created this, right, which is the randomize. So the randomize is a nice little rule tile that you can create, and you can see how it just, you know, you give it a couple different tiles, and that's fantastic. But randomize is not compatible with the rule tile. Right? You see, as soon as I go in here, right, it just completely breaks the whole thing. So then I realized I had to choose either or, right? I could go back into the rule tile and put the randomize in there, but I really can't control it from that point on. I could create these variations, and I think that's what I ended up doing. Let's see. Yeah. So what I ended up doing was creating a massive amount of various rule tiles, right? So I have, here's the base one. I'll show you. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. So look at all these I had to, this was time consuming like crazy too. So let's see if I can expand this. There you go. So here's my initial rule tile, right? This is the base version, right? Is this guy, which gives me this nice little piece. Let me clean this up. There you go. All right. So here's the rule tile. It's working nicely. Just so I don't make any 1s, right? Because it's not designed to work with 1. So that's pretty cool. So that's nice. And then here's all the settings for it. Yeah. And then, so for example, I do have this where it does randomize, right? And what I've done is I've gone through and set the randomize up. So if I do across here, like so, there you go. See? It actually mixed them all up on both sides, right? Which is great. But if for whatever reason I really want to specifically say that I want this one to be not this, but something else, right? Then I had to come back, and then so what I ended up doing was just going through each one of these, right, and just creating a whole new version, right? So each one of these is a separate rule tile, and the way an override, right? And the way overrides work is you have to just clone the previous one, right? Your standard rule tile, and then just tell it which one gets overridden, right? Which is just such a pain. But because I have to do this for each one, right, I ended up doing this, you can count this 12 times. And I believe same for these guys too, right? So yeah. So I had to do the same for these guys. So I made a ton. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 overrides. So I have one rule tile, and each one of these you can see, right? If you look over here, I had to go back in each time and tell it what it's switching to, right? So yeah, that gets old fast. And some of these broke too, because these should have the same values, but then you see some of these changing here, right? That's correct, but then that one's wrong. Anyways, really total pain. But I mean, it is nice that once I get this thing working, in spite of all these little errors messages that pop up, it does seem to work correctly. So I mean, it's nice for quickly throwing this together. There you go. There. So one of the things I talked about for ages, saying I gotta try and do this as a rule tile, and I finally got around to doing it. Yeah. All right. So that's him. Let me clean all this up because I got autosave. So make this go away. So I did set that up, but I can only use it with my new levels, because if I go back to these guys, actually this one, I don't even know if I have this set up correctly or not. Let's see. Yeah, no, I didn't. I gave up on it. Because, and here, too little too late, because if I want to use the rule tile, I have to like override all these things again, right? Which I guess I could. Let's see. Let's try it. What the heck? I'll turn autosave off in case I hate it. All right. Oh, that was another thing that I hated about it. There you go. There's one of the things. So there. So right here, you can see how that's breaking, right? So I'm going to have to make overrides for all these edges as well, because you can see it's going, oh, there's nothing underneath, so let me go ahead and round out the edge. And it's like, no, that's not what I want. It has to coincide with the one below, and I can't add this because that's going to be covered by the level it matches with. So then I realized, I think that's when I threw in the towel, because that means I got to create even more versions, right? I guess I could. Let's see. Let me try this before I completely give this up. I'll do this one more time. I think at this point I was so tired and so frustrated that I just said, yeah, forget it. I'll just go back to doing it manually, which I got pretty good at. I was still able to do it pretty fast. But yeah, so let's see. I don't even have one for... Oh, really? I can't override that? Yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. How about these guys? Really? Yeah. So even with this, with the override, I would have to create a special override that takes any corner piece and substitutes it with one of these instead. So, and then if I want to do variations, that means I got to do 3 more of that, right? For each. So that's 6 more. 6 times 4, so that's 48. I'd have to create 48 new override rules to make that all happen. So, got to be a better way. I mean, I could do something where I just, oh god, I could do like an override, I guess. I could do, let's see, just temporarily. Once again, I don't have autosave on, so I can bail out of this and not worry about the damage I'm doing here. But let's see if I do it this way. I'm on lava flow. Yeah, I guess I could do it this way. Create a whole nother layer whose sole purpose is to fix the edges. It's just counterproductive. But, I mean, I guess that does kind of work. I guess, yeah, I mean, I'm adding another layer, but I guess performance-wise, it's not much of a hindrance, so I guess it's not a terrible idea. I call it platforms fix. If I do that, I guess that's not too bad. So let me exit out of that. Discard changes. So obviously thinking it through as I go, but it's not terrible because, I mean, the perks of having it auto draw for you is really nice. So let me come back into my, and the other thing too is I moved it on resources. All my levels now, I toss down to resources, so that way I'm able to just call it through script, right? Whereas before I was like manually loading it before, and obviously I can't do that because I'm loading it at runtime. So I finally fixed that one as well through code. That was pretty fast. That wasn't a big deal. But now I have, my trick was, I have two separate versions, the regular version, and then I have a separate folder underneath called easy, but the naming convention matches. So the cool thing is that the entrance and exit path are the same for the normal or the easy, so I'm able to just pull either one with no problem. So let's come back into him. Excuse me. So autosave is still turned off. So tell you what, let's take a stab at this. If I like it, I'll save it. If not, we'll give up on it. But let me turn off the lava flow. Excuse me, I'm definitely not going to do a rule tile for the lava flow. That would just be too much of a nightmare. But let's go through here. And we have platform selected. Yes. So repaint all this stuff like so. That's good. Let's see, do I have a corner? Yeah, I have the corner. Good. Yeah, now that I thought of that, doing a secondary layer on top of it, this doesn't seem as ugly as it did before. All right, I gotta remember that. I gotta switch that to a corner. Really? Oh, I guess I didn't do that part yet. There he goes. Okay. So, what we do was say platforms, duplicate, platform, fix. And I'll put that right beside him, turn him off. Let's clean this up first. I know there's like an erase group, but I never could figure out. It's kind of quirky. You have to like select the group and then do like a fill with nothing selected. And it's like I found that it works sometimes and not other. So I think it turns out to me to be faster just to go through and oh, and I just erased the wrong one. All right, so let's fix this here. Platforms 1, platforms. I always do that. I'll create a new layer and I forget to switch to it, so I have to do this little switch around. Oh no, wait, I did do it. I just fixed it I just switched it for no reason, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, no excuse there. There. Okay, platforms is good. Fix is fine. So let's do this. So platforms, we'll drop him to 9. Yeah, I think that's a better way to go because I have lava at 11. So put him at 10. All right. Like that. Fix him like so. Like so. Yeah. Not a terrible idea. let's see. And then can yeah, and I can override these. Oh, no, wait. Let me see if I can platforms. Yeah, good. So then these do work as overrides, so I can drop these guys in. It'd be so nice to be able to have randomize work with the rule, but that's just not a choice right now. I don't have to go crazy here because this only shows up if the aspect ratio is like extreme, but I'll go ahead and toss them in there anyways. All right, so let's switch this back to platform fix. Drop that bad boy there, and we'll just do an empty one. Not the same. Let's mix it up. Good. Alright. Alright, so like that. Drop some of the guys in here like so to mix it up. Yep. Yeah, alright, now I gotta go across to fix the rest of these. Oops. There you go. That's good. Switch this back to platforms. Drop a couple of these in here, there, like so. Oh. Nope. Yeah, I really need to. Oh, wait. I could just do it that way. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's right, because it's getting overridden by that. Makes sense. Okay, cool. So that's all good. And then we just need to fix this section down here. Go back into fix. Select the right thing. So if I just use fix and I do the manual approach, it's still pretty fast. Like that. Add some variations. Like that. Mix in this guy. And there you go. Oops. Not quite. Alright, he's correct. He's not correct. And I think I was doing something like that. How did I have that before? Let's see. Can't quite remember. Oh, that's the cover, so then he should just go like that. Platforms. Yeah, that's not right. Can't be just a one. Has to be. Oh, maybe it was like this. Let's come back to fix. Like that. There you go. And then if we do cover, let's see if that covers it up. Yeah. Does that nicely. Oops, we got that. Oh, we got to fix that one. Platforms. We got to do override. There it is. Sweet. Oh, one here in the corner. Let's go back into fix. Override that puppy. There he goes. All right. So it's still a little time intensive. Not sure which one is better or not. I I guess I could keep playing and decide later on. Well, I'll think about it here. Hit save. Put autosave back on since we're done playing. So, hit cover. So when you hit that, boom, it reveals that. But I could also change this up. What I'm trying to think of more now is also the idea is I'm trying to make these levels more reusable, right? So in this case, hopefully I can make it so you come in the left side, or the center, right? And then this floppable, and then hopefully have like 3 different exits. So this would cover like any possibility. Just makes it a lot more reusable. So there's less chance of repeating one of the other levels to fill in all the time. But for this one, we're going to start with, I said, left, left. So let's go back to platforms. Come back to our rule tile. We said 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right, and then I'm going to turn off fix and cover for the time being. Let me double check that. Yeah. All right, now we got all this section to play with. So I'm just going to goof around a little bit. I kind of like this. I kind of like the ability to just sort of like quickly play with this, so I may stick with this. Let's see, and I can do that. Have something coming down in here like so. Yeah. I haven't done one that has like a roundabout in it, right? That's kind of an open world space like this. That's kind of a different look. So I take this guy, kind of round off the edges there like so. Have maybe like bad guy or lava down here. Let's see. Turn the cover back on, see what that looks like there. Hey, what up, man? Hey, what up? TGIF, man. How you doing? Doing well, man. I was just saying earlier that this is actually going to be my last stream for a couple of weeks. Actually going on vacation. So, yeah, doing good. Cool, man. Yeah, getting out of the country. Should be a fun trip. Let's see. How about you? What's new and exciting for you, man? Anything good this weekend? Let's see. I guess that'll work. Do I want to tighten this up a little bit? It'd be kind of fun to have like all lava there, like on both edges. So if you want to jump up that way, you can do it, but you gotta be very careful about it. A little tight on space there. Let's see. Oops. Override. So, yeah. Oh, let's do it this way. That'd be kind of cool. So if lava and lava, you gotta like, boom, jump straight up and watch the edges. And then here, that's kind of cool. Like that. Yep, okay. The more I play with this, the more I do believe that the rule tile is definitely the way to go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. Just going to be working on my sprites this weekend. Oh, that's cool. I'm actually going to a local, it's called a summer game jam here in Las Vegas. It's a friend of mine that put it together, and I'm going to help him out. It's not really like a traditional game jam where everyone comes and like sleeps over and that kind of stuff. It's sort of like a quasi game jam. everyone's going to show up like 10 a.m. and they can work to like 10 p.m., but then they have to pack up and leave and then come back 10 the next morning, and then they have to be done by 5. So that's what, I mean, what, 5, 6, 7, like a total of maybe 19 hours total. So it's, you know, it's a little iffy there, but in terms of trying to create a bunch of stuff, but that sounds intense. It is. Unfortunately, I don't really normally get to compete. My buddy always ropes me into doing like introductory classes to Unity. So I give, just some really basic hands-on teaching stuff. So, and he puts them like strategically like spaced out throughout the day. So it's one of those things that I can't really join a group because it's like they're gonna, if I offer to do like art stuff, and it's kind of like, oh, we need you to do this, and I gotta go, oh, sorry, I gotta go do my class now. I'll be back in an hour or so, right? And it's kind of like, great, thanks. so yeah, unfortunately, I normally don't really participate that much. All right. Let's see. Oh, because he's turned off. Fix. But yeah, it's still pretty fun. Oops. Fix. Okay, wait. I have fix. Thank you. For whatever reason, fix wasn't selecting there. Let's do it like that. All right, so now the question mark, is that going to show up if I... Crap. Yeah, that kind of does show up there. Well, that's not good. I guess I could just literally delete it, right? Platforms. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could just do it that way. Not pretty, but it'll work. Fix. Like so. There, okay. So if I just delete the regular stuff and just leave that like so, that'll work. Platforms. Let's see. Fix. It's going to get really confusing, I'm afraid. That's the only thing, is that it's going to be a lot easier to screw stuff up, which is not a good thing for me because I will be screwing this up a lot. But unfortunately, it's kind of the only way you can address this right now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, unless I want to make 10 million iterations. I've already got, like, what I say, like 16 variations of the override. I wish they would do something with the override that you could just click through like 4 selections, right? If they did that, then I'd be all set. But unfortunately, at the moment, that ain't a choice. So that's kind of interesting. I haven't done one with an open space like that before. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's fix this stuff on the top. Right. Fix. So, how's it going with you, man? Zay, how's your progress coming, man? How are things? Let's see. I think I can actually clean this up like this. And this. Like so. There it goes. Like magic. Alright, and then this one I got a nuke. Oh, shoot. I just did for cover. God. That's not good. You gotta be really careful which layer you're adding stuff to, because that'll completely bite you. I screwed that up a lot before. You gotta be just really mindful. Alright, so that's okay. Let me go back into platforms and then just physically delete that edge there, like so. Yeah. Pretty cool. Not much, just chilling this week. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool. Let's see. Platforms. What if I do this? Can I do this? Yeah. That's kind of cool. That makes it a tougher challenge to actually get out of there. Let's see. That's 2, so I don't even know if you can even get out of that. Uh-oh. That's not right. Oh. There he goes. Okay. Yeah. Once again, I almost started to screw myself by having the wrong layer selected. The tile stuff, it's still got a ways to go. it's still pretty creaky at the moment. It's still very fragile. No, I am. I mean, rule tiles are awesome when they work, but it's just there's a lot of things that fail you, right? I mean, so for example, here, if I turn off the fix, because of the rule tiles, you see what it's doing to my undersides here, right? It's converting all the edges, right? Which that's totally wrong, right? So then I have to, so my choices are to either, and then I've done that, what I've done before too is sort of like, because traditionally, here, I'll show you an example, right? So here's my rule tile, right? I do this, there you go, and that's awesome. Except for the fact that all my corners are full on elbow corners, right? What if I want it to be like the diagonal shape? I have nothing I can do there. I have to make an override, which I've done here. So now if I come back in here, I can do the override. There you go. So that's awesome, right? But the next problem is the fact that, so I do have this set up where if I just do like here, a long stretch like this, like so, there. I do have this set up now, right? So in here, in terms of vertical and horizontal, it's supposed to randomize these tiles, right? But to be honest, its randomization skills kind of suck, right? If you look, I mean, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 3 the same one in a row. That's not randomizing. That's crap to me, right? But I have no simple way of fixing that, because if I go back in and try and like override it with like, oh, let me put this guy back in there, see, it breaks the rule tile. So that meant that what I had to do was, so here's my 3 variations aside. So I had to literally create 3 new rule tiles just so I could choose which one I wanted. So now I can go back in and do that with a rule tile, right? But that's just for the sides. That still doesn't fix. I guess I could do that for the underside too. I guess that's what I need to do, is just make one that fixes all that. You know what? Now that I'm saying that out loud, that's probably the cleaner approach than what I'm doing. So let me clean this up here. My example. Yeah. So for example here, right? I want this to be an elbow, right? But right now I don't have that, which means that I got to do custom elbow. I could do it as a diagonal. Oops. If I get the right thing selected, platforms. Oh, see, you can see right here, it's actually coming up the wrong direction, right? Because it thinks there's nothing above, so it wants to do the downward. So even doing that with the override in the corner is totally wrong, So, that's, I'd have to create a rule that would allow me to take this one, right, this guy, that tile, this one, and tell it to, no, make the elbow up. Right, which is that's just so convoluted. So I'm gonna have like this massive batch of override tools, and I already, check this out, override. So just in what I was doing here, right, to try and fix this stuff, I already have, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 18 override tools. So I have the rule tile, and then I literally had to make 18. And you see it's such a pain to make these things, right? I had to make 18 versions, excuse me, just so I could do like this stuff, right? I could change up the stuff in the middle and customize the edges. So I don't have to worry about its poor job of randomization making an edge look like crap. But I got to think about this. Excuse me. Yeah, so I have to make one that, I guess if I put it in the corners, I would know which one I'm actually trying to fix. So I guess I could do some more. Oh god, it's such a pain, but it might be the best idea. Let's see, override center. Yeah, so I mean, if you look at this, these are all the centerpieces. This is the edges, the variations of the edges. But yeah, I guess it's probably the best idea is to go back and make like a center 0. But yeah, even that, I got to tell it if it's an edge. Okay, so let me do that. So let's go, and rather than do everything over again, what I like to do here is just kind of duplicate. And I'll call this 0. Alright. So here's my override, and then I'm going to select like so. So I got that selected. So in this case, it's going to be cleaning up the edges. So really, it's not going to let me select tile 3. All right, put that back the way it should be. All right, yeah. God. So I got to make sure the set is not broken. I guess if I just use it correctly, it doesn't matter that these are wrong because I only do it on the ones that I care about. So all I need to do is look for, and it does the same one every time. So that's convenient. So for example, let's see. But yeah, I still got the issue here, right? Is this gonna, if I want to replace that one, I'm gonna have to do like 3 variations of it. I could, God. All right, so let me focus on center. I'm getting distracted here. So right now, all we care about is this guy. So now you're starting to see why the rule tiles in theory is fantastic, but in practice it needs some work, some serious work. So let me put this back to where it was. Wait, platforms. What the heck? Yeah, there's something else on there. Crap. Yeah, I really gotta, like, there. Okay, who is that? That's platforms, really? Is that cover? Oh, that's cover. All right. Yeah. Erase that. Okay. So yeah, all these guys. So I'll make a version of underground. Whoops. Center. So then, anytime it hits one of these, it's just gonna go with underground tile. Right? For him, as well as for him, as well as for him. Like so. Good. Alright, so then if I drag this out here, like so, the rule tiles are difficult to work with. I don't usually use them. I just have people ask me, so pass the question. It's like right on the cusp, right? It's, you know, if I spend enough time on the setup and don't shortchange myself, then I think ultimately it'll be worth it. But just, so yeah, okay, so that fixes that issue for sure. However, you did expose me to some things I didn't think about with them. Yeah, neither did I until I went, whoa, wait a second. That's broken. But here, so now by adding that one rule tile. There, I've now fixed all these, right? Now I've lost the ability to add, like, you know, these decorations in the bottom line. Excuse me. If I want to do that, I have to create a whole new rule tile, which I could. But right now, let me just focus on doing this guy. So for like the edges here, right? I need to make rule tiles for left and right, and I need to do 3 versions of them. So let's see, because I can have like yeah, if it's like the edge versus a corner. So let me try the edge first. Let's go bottom edge. Yeah, and just as long as I only use these in the right spaces, then it'll be okay. But I just got to be super mindful. So if I do this and I put it over in its own little separate group, you jerk. I selected you, and now I move. Oh, because I'm not in edit mode? Is that why you're unhappy? Select and move him. There it is. It's oh, some things you can actually do in here and screw with it when you're not in edit mode. Some things you do have to be in edit mode. All right, so let me fix this. So let's go what should I call it? Override edge, edge corner. Oh, you know what? Override edge bottom. I'm not sure which one that is now. Edge right edge. That's not it. Really? So I created this edge bottom. I'm not sure who the hell which one that was. Oh, edge bottom. These guys. Okay. Good. So that's edge bottom. So override bottom corner. Okay, so I'll call it bottom corner right, I guess. All right. Override right 1, and I have to do this multiple times because I could have different things that I want it to be, because I'm going to change a corner into an actual side piece, and I have 3 different side pieces, so I got to do this 3 different times. Is that convoluted enough? All right, so let's hunt this bad boy down. Let's look at our elbow. So I have all these other pieces, which, I mean, I'm just ignoring because I'm literally going to use this only for one purpose, right? And it's this guy. Here's our elbow. Excuse me. I'm going to switch that to one of my side pieces. And of course, I unwisely have backup, so I got to make sure that I select. I have underground tiles and underground tiles backup, which I think I can delete, but I'm scared to, just because I might have it tied into something and I don't want to like find the pink tiles showing up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. You know, if you don't mind having this absolute gigantic list of override rules, and you understand what does what where, then you're okay. Oh, let me change this. So this one now should be, shoot, who did I just change them to? Let me double check that. Corner is just the boring guy. Just the boring guy. Yep. All right. So I changed that. Just the... There. Okay, good. So there's one. So I'm going to pull him out here and stick him right here. So there's a perfect example. So I dropped him in there, but I wasn't in edit mode. So that you can do. But let me go into edit because I want to move him over a space, just for clarity's sake, like so. Good. So now, in theory, if I if I select him, and it's not doing crap. What the hell? Oh, I'm in edit. God, stupid edit mode. Now I select. There it is. Good. So now you see what I'm fixing here, right? So there. I got that fixed and that fixed. Right? Which is nice, except for the fact that means like every one of these is always going to be that same stupid tile. And the only way to correct that is to make 2 more variations of that right now. So here we go, 2 more override rules. 2, 3. I'm going to have a ton of them. So let's try this guy. Like so. Is the little one with the nose. This guy. Where'd he go? This guy. Alright, so that's 2. So now if I put him here, I select him, there. So, there you go. So if I just use these tiles just for that one single purpose, and that is to fix this edge. So I'll leave that one and maybe change that one, right? And then do one more for the other one. So 3. Come back up here and find the one with the creepy kids. There you go. It always looks like little ogre faces in there. Alright, come back to the elbow, like so. Let's see. Oh, wait. That's wrong. Wrong elbow. That elbow. There it is. And then I drag him out. Boom. Done. Alright. So now I'm covered. At least for this, right? So, for example, up here. Whoops. Why did that not? Oh, because that's only for the bottom. So, that only fixes the bottom, not the top. So, what I'm going to do, so I can understand this better. So, in the future, if I go edit, come on, edit, grab these guys, and move them down like so. Because now I got to make another set of these 3 for the top on the right side. And then I got to do 6 more for the left side. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 12 of these bad boys just to fix these corners. So yeah, lots of override rules. I know. Look at all these overrides, right? And then some of these don't work at all, right? So I mean, these let me take it out of edit mode. So these guys right here are my randomize, right? Which I could pretty much delete. Right now I'm just going to ignore, but because the randomize is nice, but it doesn't work with the rule tiles, so they're pointless now. I can't even use them if I'm using rule tiles, right? These are my manual ones, right? And because I'm using rule tiles, I can't use any of these because that will just completely break all the rule tile stuff, right? For example, if I just grab anyone here like this, right? And I come into platform and I go into paint and I select this guy, right? You can see how it's just butchering it, right? I'm not painting, but you can see how the rule tile just goes nuts. So all these guys, my manual pieces, are completely pointless now if I'm using the this method. Yeah, I know. So let me actually, I guess I could do left side now too, since I'm down here. So I say bottom corner. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I could do this. I can cheat. I can make use of this. Delete. So I don't need corner. I don't need bottom. I can just call it corner right. Yeah, because I can recycle corner right and corner left. So I take it back. Actually, I can do this. Good. So I only need these guys, even though they're facing the right, but I'll let them do double duty. Edit. So let me put them back up here, like so, out of edit. What I'm saying now is if I take these guys, where do they go? and then just apply this to both sides, right? To the elbow to both sides. So, what the heck? Is that the first one? Okay, I hope that's the first one. It's the one with the nose? Yes. Oh, shoot. No, actually, that's one. Oh, crap. I'm going to rearrange this order. Otherwise, I'm going to get just really confused. So I'm going to put him, really? Put him over here. Select him. So this is rule tile 1, 2, and 3. There. So, now you get a sense of, if you look at this thing kind of going, wait, you haven't streamed for a week. What have you been doing for a week? Now you're starting to get a sense of where the time went. I mean, the beauty of it is once it is set up, right? It's really nice. But it's just, and I can't even think about how bad the next one is going to be for the cavern, because I actually had my artist Daniel do more variations of tiles, right? Which is just going to make it even worse, right? I would be so happy if there was a rule tile that, had like an edge piece, but it had like 5 different edge pieces, and every time you clicked on it, it cycled through those edge pieces. If they had that rule tile, that would just be so nice. I would be so much happier. That would solve a lot of this and make this go a lot faster. But unfortunately, that's not, and that's above my knowledge level of trying to take one of their rule tiles and customize it, which I'm not about to try. So I'll just complain about it instead. Let me fill my drink here. Give me 1 second. Do not explode on me. So yeah, the game jam thing this weekend. You know what? Here, I'll bring it up here for a second. I'll do my buddy Connor a favor and do a little promotion for him. A little late, of course, since it's like sold out, so you can't go if you want to. But not that anyone's gonna venture all the way to Las Vegas for the weekend just so they can go to a small Vegas game jam. Let's see. He doesn't have a web page set up for this? Really? He just has the Eventbrite set up for it. Yep, I guess so. Alright, here you go. Connor, if you're watching this, buddy, this one's for you, buddy. So, yeah. So, here is the game jam. Man, he keeps changing the colors on this thing. It gets more and more eclectic every year. That's looking more like LSD game jam, I think. But anyways, I digress. So you see this, and so it says game jam part 1, 10 to 10, and then Sunday 10 to 10. But then the judging happens at 5, so you got to turn it in by 5. So the 10 p.m. there is a bit of a misnomer. But so me and a couple other people are going to be offering some classes on different subjects. Connor is a big Unreal guy, so he'll be talking about Unreal, steering people in the wrong direction. Ooh, just kidding, of course. But yeah, so that'll be my next 2 days. Talking about introduction to Unity and giving like a little crash course on how to integrate animations into Unity, which can be a pain on its own too. There's some quirks on that. I think I've said it before, but I really am not a big fan of Mechanim, and then like the branch trees for the controls. Hate it with a passion. I tend to shut those all down and control all of my animation transitions by code. That's just my own personal preference, but yeah, I really don't. Yeah, I know. Ironic that you think a dude that's an animator, right? You think that he would be like insanely crazy about Mechanim's branching tree controls, but to me, it's sort of like you're losing control of the animation, right? You're relying more on it, and then there's certain things like you can't if I remember correctly, maybe this has changed over time, but the last time I was messing with it, you could only transition at certain times, right? And you had to have the right match and that kind of stuff. So I just, as a result, I do not, all my animation, if you look at any of my games and all my characters, they are all controlled with code, with crossfades and, you know, special things like that. I'll use masks, avatar masks, if I want to do something where I have like a character running and I want the upper body, and I'm going to show this in the tutorial, and then the upper body, I want him to be able to turn around and fire independently. That works really well. I like their setups for the masks that allow you to use an additive thing that allows the body to take over the upper body, right? So you have that nice run from one animation, and then him independently, so looking around shooting. And to me, that's slick, right? I like that. That's something that works really nicely. But some of the branch tree stuff, hate it with a passion. Kill it with fire. Never seen anyone take that approach. I know, it's so true. I mean, here, just give you one example. If you go into scripts, player controller, yeah. So let's go anim. So yeah, here you go, right here. I'm all about crossfade. Yeah, all about the crossfade, because it's nice too, because as far as I remember, right, if using mech anim, you have to predictate all the crossfades, right? And you have to have that massive mix, spaghetti mix of everything that could potentially connect to everything else, right? And because the crossfades are hard-coded, it seems to me that it will not do the crossfade until it loops into that part of the animation, which to me is just evil, right? If I want to crossfade from that frame, I don't want to have to create, you know, transitions for every single frame. You know, to me, no. When I could just do this and say, done, you know. For 0.2 of a second, I want you to crossfade into it smoothly, right? Or if it's something where it's, you know, it lands or something like that and needs to go into it faster, 0.1 of a second, right? You know, there you go. And then, you know, if it's one of those things like here, right? So if it hit wall, right? There's no transition because, you know, hit wall is such an abrupt thing. I wanted to immediately play the animation. So there's no crossfade, just boom, straight into it, right? And then here I'll also do something where I just shut down whatever's playing, right? And then just go into play so that it cleans away any other animation that's playing. So I've always been that way. Even from my first game that I started, at this point, 12 years ago. God. Yeah, 2008. So I guess a little over 11 years ago, when I was first starting to play, like seriously work on my first game, then I was doing the same kind of thing, and I don't want to let go of it. So for those that like mech anim, more power to you. For me, no. Just no. That's just me. Okay. So we got this, which is funny because like I said, it's very contrary to what you think an animator would want to do. But I guess the programmer side of my brain takes over and just kind of like beats the animator to pulp and says, no, we're going to do it through code. You know, animators, you know, they're not as tough as programmers. Programmers are tough beasts. Okay. All right, so let me come back in here and let's clean this stuff up. So corner right. So I'm going to let this do double duty. So even though it's kind of facing this direction, there's no reason why I can't use it in both sides. So here, if we go like this, we find our guy. It's this one, right? Yes, this guy. Like so. There's one. Yeah, this is actually pretty slick. 2 is the one with the nose. This guy. And then come down to 3. And then do the little face guy. That's the backup one. There he is. Done. So now, in theory, if I come back in here and I go to paint, and I go like there. So that's great. So even though I'm using the one that's only facing that direction, I'm using it just as long as I only use it for this one purpose, right, for left or right, there. Now I can handle it, right? So then I can just customize, boom, make that one go that way too. There. Sweet. So now he's doing double duty. But that only works for the down, right? On the underside. Oh, wait. No, what the heck? I can use it for all, can I? Why not? Since I'm here, duh. Let's do this. So we'll go back into 1, right? And we'll do this for all sides. So this one will be that side. Like so. All right, and then underside as well. Oh, we got that. No, we need the other, this guy. Yeah, I was thinking too rigid there. There's no reason I can't have that one tile take care of all 4 corners. Of course. All right. So we got that one. And this one is the big old nose. Let's see. Yep, that guy. Big old nose. Yep, and then yeah, just those 2. Oh crap! I just did it on 1. I thought I had 2 selected. I mean, can I undo that? All right. Oh, what did I undo? How far did I do that? Crap. Yeah, I did break it. Oh, just the top part. All right. I swear. Okay, 1 is selected right now. All right, which is this guy. So that one. And that one. Okay, that's 1. Switching to 2. And it's the little nose dude. Yeah. Yep. I think because I selected down here, not up there. I was just not paying attention. That'll get you every time. It's all about the ball bearings. All right. Back up. That one. And then finally 3, which is the little faces. And that's that direction. So it's this guy. And that guy. There. So, good. So now, in theory, we should be able to go him. Whoa, that ain't right. Him. Interesting. All right. So he's broken. Wow. How did I screw that one up? That's on 2. So it's the nose guy. The right direction. Yeah. There. There he goes. He's fixed. Yes, yes. Yes. And now. Yes. 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 Sweet. There he goes. All right. So these 3 guys right here now fix all of my edge corners from this point on. Well, within reason. If it's a vertical. Only if it's a vertical. I still got to do ones for elbows. But I can do that as a separate. Elbow is just 1. I don't have variations of the elbow, so that's going to be even easier. But that's pretty slick. That actually came off much better than I thought it would. All right, so like for here, yeah, look at that, sweet. And then should be able to, oh, so I can fix this on both now. Now that I have a better understanding of that center 0. Let's see. So I can do that for both sides. Boom. Shoot, where's the top ones? Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah. Boom. All right, so now, look at that. Although that's not totally correct. It's... should be like that, and then that one should be a corner. Which, crap. Really? All right, I'm gonna have to do corner. A corner fix as well. But let's see. Yeah. So corner fixes for those, but at least I can do some of these like that. All right, so I definitely need a corner fit. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't fix it. Okay, yeah, I have to do a separate tile for that. But that's fine. It's still going to be in this tight unified group. Yeah. So that's interesting. I didn't even think about doing it that way, but that's pretty cool. All right, so we got him selected, so we can fix those. Good. All right. So in theory, I should be able to just, yeah, and this still works. So these are the separate overrides, but allows me to sort of like manually mix it up. Since the automated mix-up is crap. Look at that. How is that random? It's not random. No. That's pretty good. All right, so I still need to fix corners, but and then I got to do an edge piece, and then I'll have everything I need, I think. I don't think I'll bother doing this in the background. That's just too much cleanup, I think. Too much prep work for the background stuff. God, I really hope it's worth it. This one even less so because, well, no, I guess I'm going to make a bunch more levels. I was about to say I already have enough, but no. I forgot. I only have about less than half. I probably need to, like, I got about 10 now, so I'm going to need at least probably close to 30 to make sure that there's a strong sense of randomness to it. So, you know what? This is actually time well spent. I do believe that now. All right, so we need to do a corner. I wonder if I could just recycle this one. Excuse me. No, probably not. No, because it's that same piece. Yeah. Oh, crap. It is randomizing that. Okay. Oh, because it's using the same piece, I'm going to have to do two corners. So... let's see. I'll call it an elbow. How about that? I probably have to do the same down below at some point, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to grab any one of these guys because most of the crap I don't even care about. So we'll call it elbow top. All right. Oh, there does have to be elbow. Oh, I can recycle that. So it will go elbow right so that it can do top or bottom. See, simple stuff. Okay, so elbow right. So we need to find the top pieces and put in. Where are they? All right, these guys. So elbow right would be. Where are you? Don't hide from me. This guy. Yep. So that's the elbow right side. Right, and then we can use that for top and bottom. If I can find it. That's top, top, bottom. There he is. That's our winner. All right, and that's all I can do because that's going to be a repeat. Yeah. So let's take that and let's test it, see if that works. Put it right. Oh, crap. Do elbow. Do that elbow. There it is. All right, here we go. Yes, check them out. Boom. Perfect. So that fixes the elbow issue. And then it would fix the bottom one if I had one. I don't have one right now, but that would actually address that. So now I got to do one for the left. I'll recycle this one because it's the same 6 that we want to update, just point in the other direction. Like so. There we go. And then underside. Yep. And finally, him. Sweet. So let's drag him out. Put him right there. Oh, we'll change that to the other side. Like so. There he goes. There. Perfect. So that's the only one I have to fix on that one, but now I have that ready to go. Sweet. All right, now I still need to do a elbow. For the top and bottom corners. This one is just kind of coincidence that because none of these have a one height, so I don't have to change any of these, fix any of these, but this one of course is busted. But I do have a lot of these where I push it right to the edge. That gives me more space to play with. So let me go ahead and fix those. Call it elbow corner. Elbow, how about elbow edge? I like that. Elbow edge left. Blow the Stone. Check them out. Yeah, it worked. Doing last year's stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming by. Check this out. There you go. Streaming avatars. Streamlabs, for whatever reason, did an update on me, and it broke a bunch of stuff. It was like the microphone wasn't working. I still can't get streaming avatars to actually display correctly. It's frozen from a couple of hours ago. So, oh really? It's working fine? Maybe on. Wait. Really? Oh, okay. I was thinking that something like I was missing on my display, but it was like, yeah, okay, nice, well played. All right, that one hurt. Thanks, man. Yeah, I would pin you right now to the top of the screen if it worked. I'll have to dig around in it later, but I guess I got myself a couple of weeks. What's up, man? Hey, congrats on the new hire, congrats on the upcoming trailer, and congrats on the upcoming Kickstarter, man. For those of you who don't know, Blow the Stone he and his buddy have been working on their own game, their own little RPG with dwarves, of course, for a while, And what I think he just said, like, what, a year now, right? Um, Appreciate the super hype. Yeah, absolutely, man. So best of luck with that. I'll be back in time to help support it. Um, I will be on the many miles away when you launch, so I will probably be off the grid for a little while, but I'll definitely check it out when I get back for sure. But best of luck with it. I hope you do well, and if you know, once you score it, you have to give me lots of hints on how you pulled it off. Although the fact you have such a large user base on Discord, at least proportional to mine, which actually that's not saying much, but that's, you know, obviously a fantastic way to go for sure. Yeah, man, of course. Yeah, happy to help. Happy to support a fellow dev. So I went down a rabbit hole. I was on the fence on whether or not I was going to clean up my rule tile stuff in Unity, and I finally decided to go with it. But it's, you know, rule tile actually works almost really well, but it's a bit of a nightmare. So I've had to create a series. You know, it's like, here's the only thing, these two right here, right? These are like the main rule tiles, right? That does all the stuff you see for the most part. But then I have to create all these other variations, overrides, to fix all the things that are broken with it or limited in terms of randomness. So I'm having to go through and create all these different flavors of variations just to try and make it all work correctly. So let's see. So edge left. Let's see. Oh, it's these guys. So so that would be, so that we want elbow. So this guy and this guy. So I'm having to create all these stupid variations. But it's nice because I'm ignoring the rest of it because I'm only gonna like fix certain pieces, so I don't bother cleaning up the rest of it. So yeah, here we go. This guy. So this is left, yes. And where's this guy? There he is. Like so. Like, whoa, whoops. I like that Control Z actually undoes your last menu selection. That is so helpful. Maya does the same thing. It's the way it should be. But there's other programs out there that don't do that. Done. Alright, so if I drag him out here like this. Oops. There it is. Sweet. There it is. Perfect. So that's now going to override and correct the edges. And tragically, that's the only one I have to correct on this one. That's the only one that needed fixing. But I need to go ahead and make the right version of that for the future because I will be doing that for other ones. Left. Wait. Yeah. I do need, because that's the, yeah. So for right, let's go back to the top and fix these guys and flip them. Like so. So, yeah, Blowstone, man, how's, we sort of ran into that too, and I'm sure we're going to run into it even more once we add the tile variants for the game too. Gross. The variants looks like a really cool thing, and I would love to try and understand it better, but unfortunately there's no, I mean, you have just the program, and you know, in that one example of like stuff blowing up like Bomberman and revealing the tiles underneath it, but I really had a hard time understanding what triggered it, you know, and I got so frustrated with it. In my case, I ended up just saying screw it and just doing a separate layer that lays on top of it. You know, it's it probably would have been better to go through and like dig through it and try and understand it, but I got so frustrated with it, I just went you know. And I was also working on a prototype that's trying to knock out really quickly, so I may revisit it at some point, but right now I'm just kind of doing workarounds. Let's see. Right. Oops. Right. If your program doesn't have Control Z or Control Y, it's time to send whoever made it a very angry email. Well, it's just, well, I mean, Control Z is one thing, but Control Z, that was my old program, Lightwave, right? The one that I've been using for decades now. It has a Control Z. The only question is, what is it actually going to undo? That's what you never know, right? A lot of programs will like undo like stuff you do in the editor, but in terms of like switching like menus and stuff like that, it won't undo that, right? Which can get you into all kinds of trouble. But yeah, that's always a running joke with Lightwave. You know, the running joke with Lightwave is Lightwave does have an undo feature. It's called File Load Scene. You know, but no, I mean, it's just the undo. It would be like a puzzle game, because you'd hit Control Z like 3 times, and then you'd look and kind of go, okay, wait, what changed? You know, and then you spend 5 minutes trying to figure out what it did, and that's when you realize that, okay, let me just forget Control Z and just do File Load Scene again. Yeah, absolutely. It's just keeps it interesting. And Lightwave is very easy to like hit something by accident, or hit like an accidental key code, and it would just like completely break stuff. I mean, like, do not come back from it, break kind of stuff, right? Like you'd hit a hotkey, and it would like disable the bone weighting or something like that, and just like completely wreck it. And Control Z would laugh at you. I mean, it would just like, that's when you just kind of go, yeah, when did I save last? You know? And Lightwave has no autosave, so you just got to remember to hit save very frequently. But still love the program, at least for some things. Excuse me. Okay, so where am I at? I need to fix right. So these guys got to go elbow right, like that, like that, and like that. Good. So now put him here, and I'll fix him to elbow right, like so. Good. Now we're good. So that'll fix the guys up there. I guess I should reverse this. That's going to get confusing, since that really is for the top stuff. So I'm going to edit this, grab these guys, throw them. See, look at that. I mean, look at that. The rule tile will screw up tiles in the editor. How convoluted is that? Look at that. And that's another reason why I space stuff out like I do, because it will just break stuff. That's why literally I don't have stuff side by side, because rule tile will just misbehave like crazy. Done. There he goes. I'm always someone who starts messaging someone a paragraph, and then I look up and still in my project file, and I hit like 200 hotkeys. I resemble that remark. I know that feeling, man. Yeah. I mean, especially me, because I mean, this many decades on this stupid earth, and I have still yet to learn how to properly type. So I mean, I'm constantly doing one of these things, and you look up and you kind of go, oh, that was bad. Oh man, I just made a mess of that. All right. Oh god, autosave is on too. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, oops. All right. So I think this is actually in pretty good shape now. Let's see. Okay, so I guess what I need to do here is get a platform and come back in here and just drag this across. So here's a perfect example of where the rule tiles completely hoses me, because I need this to be a flat image, because it's going to butt up against the level below it, but there's no way to tell the rule tile that's what's happening, which is why I've gone back and added all this other crap. So let's see. Oh, do I not have a... I thought I did. Yeah. This guy? No. Wait, did I not do one for this yet? Just the top side? Oh, no. Here it is. All right. No. crap. What did I do here? Oh, I guess I was just doing it manually. Like so. Yeah, I guess I was just doing it that way. And just kind of dropping those in. So each one of these, you see here, our rule override separate files, which is just really messy. Like so, and then I use these to fix the corners. Like so. Boom. Okay, good. That's much better and cleaner. Cool. Alright, I think I actually want to do it this way. Like so. And have like a little guy down here that's going to wreak havoc on you. Whoa. What? Wait, why is that not? Oh, because it wants... Really? Wait. Oh, this has got to be cover or something like that. I got something else that's going on here. That's what. Okay, that was why. That was throwing me off because the cover was screwing that up. So if I do this like so. No. Really? Oh, because that's going like that. Let's see. Oh, crap. No. Yeah, see, this stuff just drives me crazy. Should be. Right. Why is that? Really? That's just freaking annoying. Okay. Fine. So, which one is this? It's... Oh, wait, do I... Yeah. It's that size, so he should be correct. So then I gotta change him for that corner piece. Oh, come on. Okay, so... God. I wish I could, like, click on a tile and figure out the name. That would be, I don't know, helpful. But I gotta search it out. Okay. About... Let's see. About left... About edge. Yeah. There he is. Alright. So then what I need to do is find that corner bad boy. Oh, shoot. Wait, how can it not be in there? Really? I guess I could just go through and make all of them that value. So no matter what's there, it goes correct. There. So now if I drop... Real? Oh, now you're just... Oh, because I got the wrong thing. Crap. That's why. I had the wrong damn thing. Active tile map bites me again. Cover. Delete. Thank you, you stupid jerk. Platforms. There. that was it. So my rule tile was working fine. It's just the stupid active. I wish something would pop up in here to tell me better. So I don't know. But yeah, that just bites me sometimes. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, yeah, I frequently paint on the wrong tile map. It is so easy with just, no significant separation. Because, I mean, there's all these different places you got to select stuff, right? Ugh. All right, anyways, that's good. So, boom. Let's see. So I could put a little guy right there, maybe. It happens to the best of us. Yep. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Like that. I think that one needs to be a corner, though. Maybe this one, too? Yeah. What do you think? Should I extend this downward, maybe? Like that? Yep. And then there's that symmetry crap I was talking about. But with my override rules, I can fix. That's supposed to be random, but they're random as crap. All right. Okay. Let's see. Maybe like that. You know what? I'm going to push this back a bit further, I think. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll take this. Oh, wait, I can't, can I? That's, oh, shoot. Did I go too far? 1, 2. Uh-oh. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't go over one more. Whoops. Really? One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's good. Oops. There we go. Okay. Cool there. Yeah. So now I just start putting some crap in here. Excuse me. Normally levels don't take me this long, but obviously most of the time it's been just sucked into creating all the stupid custom override rule tiles, which I'm going to grab these guys and move them a little closer, but obviously don't make them touch because then it breaks. Like that. Turn off edit, go back into paint mode. Alright, you know what? I'm going to duck out for a quick restroom break, but hang tight and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And at this point, of course, I'd be doing a fantastic bombing run, but not really an option since... Wait, let's check it. Nope, still broken. Welcome back. Thank you. Yes, it was a nice, lovely break. I enjoyed myself immensely. I'm going to turn off cover. Oh, crap. I got some other stuff in there too, don't I? Wow. Alright, so there's more stuff to fix. Really? So, timeout cover. Oh, see, look at that. I was painting the wrong ones for those guys too. So, let me come back in here and just clean some of these up. Like so. Alright. So now for this, if I do my override, it should fix all these guys. Oops. Boom. Nice. And if I want to, I could come back in here in theory. Oops. Yeah. And dress this up a little bit. Like so. Whoa. Yeah. We don't need bombs though, because this stream is the bomb. Wow. Dude, I already told you I was going to support your Kickstarter, man. Yeah. I mean, not that I mind, the smoke, but, not necessary. Seriously. Or are you just trying to get me to bring you something back from my trip? My work is done here. I'm out. Alright, let me try and turn this back off again. Yeah, that's better. Oh, but that's still messy down there. Let's see. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, so... Let's see. Nope. I need the overrides here. Nice. Working like a champ. That's pretty cool. So my idea here is, like I said, it's going to be this really tight area. And you got like the lava to really give you a headache. So you have to like, it's going to be super tight. You got to jump between there, right? Or drop, right? And then do a jump here. And then jump to get this one. So yeah, this one would be one that you really got to earn. I guess I could be kind and switch this to like an edge like that. Yeah, nope. Oh, I do need to make this one though, so you can get through there. I dare you to try it. Oh, this level. Let's see. Yeah, I can do it. Let me clean this up first. Okay, give me a second. Let me clean this up, because this is all a bit of a mess here. Really? Jeez, really? Crap. There it goes. Put there we go. Yeah, so you gotta bounce there and then drop. All right. So who is this? Alright, I got that one on the regular platforms. So let me get rid of this guy for the moment. I'll just leave this exposed. Alright, let's see. Crap. Now that I have the random stuff set up, I have no way of actually doing this. It's going to override it. I gotta come up with a new system now for testing. Oh crap, I didn't think about that. I could do it this way. How about this? He's left, right? Okay. So, yeah, here's what I could do. Just hard code the puppy. Level found. Let's see. Right. Yep. Let's see, that's for easy. Let me double check one thing here. Do I add that at the top or here? Yeah. So in theory, all I gotta do is tell the name. Which is section 11, left. Just kind of override that. So that should load a series of the same level time and time again. And I'll put a delete me so I know it needs to go away. All right. Okay. Oh, I gotta tell you what, I need to do this too. I need to put it in both folders because it's probably gonna pull. Duplicate. Put it in easy. All right, so let's see if that works. Let's go back into scenes. All right, let's see if there's just breaks or if it just, no, that worked. Cool. All right, I have a system now. All right, do you want to put money on this? Here it goes. Oh! All right, that was a miss. Let's try it again. That is hard. That is really hard. That might be too hard. Let's see. You gotta really want that one. Oh crap, okay, no, that's not fair. There's a collision missing there. So that's not my fault. There you go. So it's makeable. Let me try it again, but I gotta fix. Where's my money? Oh, I said best 2 out of 3, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I said that. Yes. Why is that? Oh, because there's nothing here. Yeah, so that's broken. I gotta fix that. You made this one pretty tough. Now you gotta find your way out. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you have to kind of, yeah, it is 2 ways, isn't it? Let me fix this thing first. Let's see. Let me figure out. I'm not sure which one it's actually pulling from. All right. let me fix this one thing. So if I turn off lava flow, yeah, see that big old gap? And let's turn lava flow back on. It should, yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. I can live with that. There's like a little bit of a bleed over there, but that's pretty tolerable. All right, let me just do that for both. Let's go platforms like so, and good. There. So now the lava trigger collider is only where it should be. All right, drum roll, please. Wow. Yeah. All right, you should get it, and then you. Wow. Okay. Hey. Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah. All right. I might have gone a little nuts on that one. That might be beyond beyond hard. He said something about 2 out of 3, right? Yeah, but I didn't say when I was starting. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. No, yeah, that's even just sliding off, man. You gotta like slide off super slow. Jeez. I think it is whatever, 3 out of whatever it takes. All right. Okay, I got it. Now can I get out? Nope, I can't. All right, you know what? That's just a little too much. Almost got out of there. Okay. No, that's like, even by my standards, that's a little too obnoxious. All right, so let's dial this down just a little. I think first thing we do is we turn off the lava. And what we have to do is raise this up a little bit. Hate to do it, but it's a load of whist. Fix that. Oops. This guy. There. All right. So more room to get in and out. And then the lava, I'll just put it here. So switch to lava, switch to lava. Now just put it like right on the top, I think. And this one I think I'll get rid of entirely. So it's still going to be a challenge. Okay, get in there, drop. Now leave that so you can get off of there. So it's still going to be really hard. I think I'll just kill that outright. Oh shoot, that's an easy. Let me see if that's the one that's actually loading up or if it's the other one. It's doable, just hard as heck. Yeah. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Let's do this. Kill that one. Now I know which one it's using. So move that back to... Oops. Underground. Rename it. There we go. Okay. There you go. So now, made it in with no problem. Ah. Wow. So getting in is easy. Getting out is still a heck of a challenge. Now you need to add a difficult slider, and hard mode only gives you 1 hit. Wow, that's pretty brutal. It's still pretty hard. I'll show you. I was showing when I first came on. Let's see, try this one more time here. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I might push that lava up one. Let me do that. So let's go lava flow. Grab this guy. Move him up just one. There. That's still nasty, but I think it's a little less just too nasty. That was just... Alright. So you come in here, drop, drop, drop. Oh, and that's still too much. Wow, you really got to do that perfect. Like that. Get there, get there. You got to be really careful. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, wow, you can't do that. You cannot slide off of that one. If you slide, you just go right into that lava. Let me bounce out. So, wow, you just got to be, you got to do it delicately. Yeah, even that one I still screwed up. All right. So come over here. There it is. Oh, but no, you got to like drop. Here, you got to boom. You got to, oh wait, you only need one. Oh, forget the double jump. That's where I'm screwing up. Double jumps are for wimps. Just, you know, let yourself drop and you can get away with one jump. It might be hard, but not throw your phone across the room hard. No, it's just the irony is the fact that if you're going to go for this, you're going after the gems. You don't have to, too. That's the point of it. So, but if you're a speedrunner, you know, trying to do that slowly is going to drive you nuts. Okay, so there you got it. You go into the bonus room and you go bounce. Bounce. Look at that. There you go. In and out. No damage. And just to show you that it's not a fluke. Got it? There. Oh, and then I blew it. So it's still... Okay. So it's still a challenge, but definitely possible. Oh, but you cannot jump off that. You got to slide carefully. Like that. Like that. And like that. 10 out of 20. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let me show you what I got going on now. Let's go. Where's the other one? Really? Ah. Did I only do that one spot? I guess I did. I thought I put it in 2 different places. All right, so he's marked out. So let me come do this proper. Let me go back out to my scenes. Go to main menu, save, of course. There we go. All right. So placeholder, of course, but just an idea of what the menu is going to look like. Let me get that out of the way. Excuse me. So it shows progress, right? So this is my artist, Daniel. I will do some fantastic work on this, no doubt, at some point. So you start in the underground, and you work your way up into the canyon, work your way into the jungle, and ultimately back on to the spaceship, right? But at least now you can actually see your progress. And off we go. So what I have now is, the first section is a introductory, more easy. I took out a lot of the lava and all the lava flow for the most part. And so my hope here is that people that just start playing the game for the first time, this is sort of like a nice introduction without killing you. Because that's when I was testing it at Comic-Con, that was the thing I noted, that people were just absolutely getting owned. You know, so for someone that just plays it for the first time, that's not a hardcore gamer, you know, if they get destroyed, they may walk away. right? So that was my mistake. I should have had the demo play more like this in the beginning, right? And this is only the first section. So once you get past this one, oh shoot. Oh, that was close. Oh, nope. That was too close. There's damage. So once you get past this first section, then it starts getting back into the super hard challenge mode. But and now I have everything else working pretty well here. So if you get 10 cans of the food, your health goes back up by 1. So I'm going to be 1 short here. So I got 9. So 1 more and my health will go back up to full strength. This will do it. There he goes. So there you go. Now I'm back up to full strength. Oops. And yeah, the gems are good to pick up. They'll allow you to, at the end of the round, allow you to replenish your health or buy a power-up, which I don't have working yet. That'll be coming when I come back from the vacation. Boom. Like so. That. There's another one. And of course, I got to make more bonus rooms. Right now, I only have the 1. And we're out. So yeah, like here, you know, on the regular levels, there's lava flows all over the place. But just because I want people to get up to speed, that for the easy level. And the nice thing too is it's truly randomized now, right? So the levels come up, and they'll never come up the same way twice, except on the easy level. The first level will either be like 2, 6, or 10 or something like that. They're just a good introductory level, but everything after that is truly randomized, and hopefully will make it more interesting. I got a super bonus because I had my health up perfectly and I got 10 cans. In that case, I got like an extra 50, I think 50 gems. Hero Pro, I played it a few times now, but hey, oh, I forgot to tell you, if you want to try it, actually, I have a demo version. Let me see. So yeah, I was going to show you this real quick and then I'll tell you about that. So there you go, player health at max. But I'll show you if I go ahead and emulate myself and come back. There, I can buy health. So that's all working nicely. Actually, web. You played on the web. And these, of course, not working yet. But here you go. Hit the exit. And you go out. There you go. And you're back to here. So here you go. For you guys only. I will show this to you. If you go Tribble Troubles demo. So TribbleTroubles.com/demo. Like so. That should give it to you right there. Oops. What did I do wrong? Yeah, let me just grab this one. Try that again. There it goes. So, there. Pretty much what you were seeing a second ago. Except with the sound effects. Since I was muting that in my editor. Whoa. I'm playing at a slideshow rate. I got too much going on, I think. Let me kill that. What is up with that? Wow. All right. You know, I think there's something wrong with my Chrome because, I mean, I was watching some stuff on Netflix and I noticed, like, it was getting really blocky. So I think there's something going on there. I think Chrome might be doing something funky. I might have to look at that. That's not good. All right. I'll figure that out. But anyways, so it should play fine for you guys. I'll try it one more time. You know what? How about this? If I try it on Edge. Whoa. Yeah, in Microsoft, I'm not coming back to you. Sorry, guys. Demo. Yep. It loads pretty fast. That's nice. All right. Yeah, something's wrong with my Chrome for sure. Look at this. I mean, this is silky smooth now. So on their stream. So that's all right, man. I understand. You know, something more important came along. There you go. So this is what it should play like. Nice, silky smooth. So I'm not sure what the heck's wrong with my Chrome, but it's definitely busted. That's disconcerting. Anyways, I won't play it. You've seen me play enough times, but there you go. Gives you guys a chance to give it a try. Yeah, let me know what you think too. Offer feedback. Let me know if you beat it, right? Or at least let me know how far you get. I'm going to put some analytics in there, some blind analytics that won't give me information about you, of course, but it will kind of let me know how far people progress, how many times they play, that kind of stuff. But I have not put that in there yet. That'll just help give me a sense of if I made it too hard or too easy. It kind of moot at the moment until I get the power-up stuff integrated. I need to plug that in, you know, but I can still beat it at this point, but then I've been playing this for months now, so that only makes sense. But on the other thing, I ordered, let's see if it's let me see if it showed up yet. Is it still out for delivery? It says it's shipped. Let's track it. And it says it's delivered. Uh-oh. I might have to get distracted here for a second. So I got let's see. This guy. So I don't know if it's garbage or if it's actually worth something, but my thought is because I submitted the game. Oh, by the way, yeah, I submitted the game to Nintendo, and I got an email back from them a few days ago that said that they're reviewing it. So fingers crossed, man. I would love to try and get this on Switch for sure. But what I'm thinking is because this game, unlike my previous games, is going to be geared more towards all markets, right? PC as well. So I picked up this thing, and it's literally, what, $37, right? Yeah, look at that, man. My Chrome is shot. I don't know what happened, but all right. I'm going to have to tinker with Chrome. But yeah, so it works just like you strap it out and you can like put it on your tablet. I guess I'll wait. I'm going to like duck out of here in 15 minutes. I can wait 15 more minutes. But you know what? I'm paranoid. Let me make sure. Since you guys are watching, I don't want any of you guys to sneak up and steal it off my porch right now. So let me go see if it's still sitting there. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to go check. Hang tight. I'll let you guys watch the background here. Here we go. Alright. I guess I'm doing my own unboxing here. Let's see. I love that, man. I mean, it's just, we really have gotten to the point, pretty good until the lava pouring level, then I started getting destroyed. Let's see. Well, it looks like it might be pre-opened, but there you go. So the idea here is that because I want the game to work on all things, I already know that touch works nicely, but I think walking around showing the game off and being able to have joysticks, I think is a little more intuitive for people that are playing it for the first time. So, oh, it is. Okay, good. I was thinking it might have been open before, but nope. See if I can pull this out real quick. So this thing works not only on phones but also for tablets. This thing, oh, love it. By the way, thank you, man. Thanks for giving it a try. I'm glad you liked it. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, that's just the clip there. Oh, sorry. There we go. So we can pull this out. Maybe. Jeez. Boy, they got it in there snug, man. There he goes. Look at that beast. Actually, wasn't this like a spaceship for one of the Star Wars movies? But let's see. So you unlock this, you pull it out. There you go. So it's got like, look at that. It's got like 11 inches worth of stretch. So it'll work on my, I got a nice Android tablet, but I also got like a iPad as well. So I figured that, and then you got little, you know, the classic joysticks and buttons, that kind of stuff. So looking forward to giving that a try. I think if I hand someone this, right, and I just think it's a little more intuitive, you know, than the traditional touchscreen kind of stuff. So, and I think it's just nice for walking around and just kind of, and I think just the novelty factor too. It's kind of like, whoa, what is this? You know, you go, it's an Apple iPad. Anyways, so I'll give it a test. I'll let you guys know how it plays out. That's an awesome idea. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think it's nice to be able to hand someone, because I mean, obviously they know where the fingers go, and I mean, anyone that's ever played a game before, right, it's going to be automatically intuitive. You know, they're going to instinctively just go, you know, left thumb goes on here, right, and then, you know, they start pressing the button here, and boom, they're good to go. You know, so we'll see. I'll test it and we'll see how that plays out. All right, so should I come back here? Oh, I guess what I could play with too is I started to work on the canyon. So we can take a look at this real quick. There you go. So these are the, let me go, canyon tiles. There you go. So yeah, here's all the tiles that Daniel made me for the underground, the above ground canyon stuff, right? So this is going to be fun to play with. And I went ahead and did my first rule tile, which is sitting off to the side here, right? And, oh, that's interesting. Whoa, look at that. What the heck is that? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. So, unlike the last, with the underground lava, the key difference now is this one, is the fact that I can do one thick tile levels. That was actually my choice for the underground, was I wanted it to be nice and thick, so it's always two. Nerdit, what up, buddy? How's it going, man? Welcome. But, oh, that's a little broken there. Look at that. Okay. So I just started working on the rule tile for this one, and I noticed a few things have broken on this, so I'm going to have to dig around in that. But off to a decent start. This is still work in progress. Daniel, as I mentioned in the beginning, is going off on a vacation himself. So, but even in this like early form, he wants to come back and paint the stuff up. But even in this form, it's still exponentially better what I could be painting. So, Nerdit, what's up, buddy? What's going on for the weekend? Anything good? You made it just in time to say goodbye. I'll be wrapping up here in just a few minutes, but yeah, I love the rule tile stuff. I wish there was some way that I could just still have the ability to just grab any one of these tiles and put it in there and not have the rule tile go nuts and crazy. Oh, really? You're working on it again? Sweet. That's always the line when you use me when I show up. Hey, good to see you. Gotta go. Dude, that's totally untrue as far as you know. Oh, you finished it. Congrats, man. Do you have it thrown up somewhere, or when I walk in a room? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I relate to that. Hey, where's everybody going at the same time? Everyone can't be going to the bathroom. What is up with that? Anything to show off? Oh, yeah, there you go. Boom. Let's check it out. Check them out, Nerd It Studios. Oh, is this it? The Retro Racer? Is this the bad boy? Retro Racer. All right, is it downloadable or is it playing on the web? Oh, you got to download it? Okay. Yeah, I'd probably have to do it like windowed, otherwise it's gonna fill up the whole screen. But yeah, gotcha. Is there a video for it or just the image? Let's see. Can I run it windowed? I'll grab it. I'll try and grab it. Hello? There it goes. Okay. But I mean, can I run it in is it gonna go full screen only? Otherwise, it's gonna you're gonna have like 2/3 of the screen showing here. Windows. Full screen. Yeah. I'll fire it up, but let's see. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta drag it out of the. Yeah. Okay. I'll hold off. I'll do it here in a few minutes when I duck out. But congrats, man. Are you quickly compile for browser? Yeah, if you want to do that, I'll be happy to fire it up here. Otherwise, I'll fire it up. Yeah, because I mean, I got like one of these 21:9 monitors, so what you see on the screen here, like here, is not actually the edge of my monitor. It goes off for another third, so you get like roughly 2/3 of the game displayed, which I guess is not a terrible thing. But then I can't see any text that you guys are sending me for the most part. Let's see, I can get it up here. Let's see. We'll try it. New folder. Drop that in like so. It's going. Here we go. Retro Racer. All right. So yeah, you're seeing part of the screen. Oh, nice. Oh, I forgot to ask controls. Oh, lost. Got it. Whoa. Oh, nice. Little drift action there. Alright, I'm getting destroyed by the AI. The game jam limitation was no controls. All the controls can be found in the... that's cool, I got it. Unless there's... Oh, there's a spacebar for turbo. Wow. Trying to make those turns. Is there like a speed brake kind of thing? No controls. Was that the ending? Yep, that was the finish line. No brakes. Yeah. Alright, I'll try it again. How are they able to do such better turns than me? Alright, so I see. Okay, you have to lift off. Kind of. I'm trying to figure out how the drift works because. Yeah, because it's weird. I can't turn if I let go of my velocity, but then. Oh, there it is. I just got to do it way beforehand. Got it. There it is. Alright, I got this mastered. Look at that. Check me out. Oops. Oh, I just went through the floor, dude. Check it out. Oh, it was at the ending. Okay. 10-second cooldown between boosts. Got it. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Now that I got I better understanding, you gotta do the drift. Oh, shoot. But then you can't do that boost right there at the beginning. Ah. See, I was doing better and then I lost it. There it is. There's my boost. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, I blame that one on the frame hanging on me there. There you go, scrape that edge. Boom. There it is. That's fun, man. I like that. The game ends when 3 players or bots reach the end. The bots keep beating you because you ain't boosting. Well, the boosting is a challenge because it seems like you got to like start the turns way early, right? So there's not much room to boost, but I'm sure you got it down to a science. But that's fun, man. So, okay. So tell me a little more about it. So it was you and a couple guys, right? Let me come back to that page. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, here. Okay, he showed me how it's done properly. At Nerdit Studios. So, how much time did you have to actually do the whole thing? You know, there's a sample of Dustin's skills at other people's games. Yeah. Sun was in my eyes. I was distracted. Yeah, I got nothing. 1 month. Oh, sweet. Nice, man. That's awesome. That's cool. So, how big was your team? It was you and what? A couple people? I think you mentioned before. Best 3 out of 5. Hey, I don't want to hear it, man. I gave 103%. Okay. How's that for a callback from a while back? Tuck that over there. Yeah, I thought you liked that. You made the game, but the rest of the team is working on... Oh, gotcha. Okay. Sweet. I made it by yourself. Nice, man. So, are you going to keep doing it? Are you going to keep, like, trying to develop that one? Or is that just for the Game Jam and that was fun and moving on now? And which Game Jam was it? Nah. Been there, done that. Levels are boring to make. Yeah, I can relate to that concept. I can feel for you there. I totally get that. The Erstein Game Jam. That's cool. I'm not familiar with that one, but to be honest, I'm not really that knowledgeable on game jams in general, but that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, yeah. And I mentioned before, but so I'm running off to a game jam this weekend. I'll do one more plug for my buddy Connor. He owes me. Let's do, let me see if I can find it here. Jam. Here we go. Yeah, so tomorrow and at least tomorrow, maybe Sunday, excuse me, I'm going to be at this Las Vegas Summer Game Jam. Record all the levels, then rub it in your face. Nice. Nice. That reminds me, God, I don't know, let's see if I can find this. Serve. Add. Let's see if I can find this. Oh, shoot. Okay, I can't find it. But there was an old ad when online play first started coming into existence. There was this full screen, full page ad in the magazines. I think it was for CompuServe or something else. I don't remember. But it showed a computer chip. And it said, "This is programmed to beat you." And it shows the picture of this guy who's all wigged out. He's like, and his hair's all freaked out. And he goes, "This guy wants to crush your soul." You know? It was like the birth of online multiplayer, right? It was such a perfect ad, man. It was just so great. It was like, why play a computer chip when you can have someone that just wants to eat you alive, you know. Be right back. All right, man. Are you gonna record it right now? Yeah. Let me show you here. I'm gonna let you finish, but yeah, you need to move over. All right. So Game Jam. I would like to participate, but as I was saying, I'm actually offering a couple classes, doing 2 Unity classes, so I'm probably not gonna be able to participate. I'll just probably spectate. So don't know if I'm actually gonna be back there Sunday or not. I guess it depends on if my classes get recycled and I have to do it again on Sunday. But yeah, I did it last year. I threw together something, but because I was doing the classes, I ended up just doing it by myself because I couldn't really be consistently helping someone, and you know, it was all right. But I think it'd be more fun if I had the time, right? If I wasn't doing the class stuff, I would actually meet up with one of the guys that are doing a project and work with them. But another time. So, yeah, so I just did the rule tile for this morning, and right now all it's doing is just the basics, right? But it's working pretty well, right? So it's a good start. But then I got to start making all the variations, you know, that cover all the different things in here too. So I mean, for example, if I put this in here right now, it's just gonna break it. That's just crazy. Look at that. That's annoying. So I got to do a whole separate override rule tile for that. But that's cool, man. Check it out. That's the tunnel that will be used by the little sandworm to go from level to level. Oops. And chase you. So that's going to be good. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we're coming up on 6 o'clock. I'll stick around for a minute because I know Nerdit was ducking out. He'll be back here hopefully soon because I got to run off and go do a bunch of other stuff. But let's see. But yeah, this is going to do it for a while. I'll be back. What did I say? 1, 2. Yeah, 3 weeks. So I'm going to take off the next 2 Fridays. Didn't say when yet. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking off the next 2 Fridays, and I'll be back on Friday the 13th. There you go. How's that for sinister? Yeah. So my return to the stream will be Friday the 13th. Make no connection there whatsoever. Nah. But yeah, going on my yeah. Friday the 13th. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying at the start, this is actually my first vacation since my wife and I went on our honeymoon, which was 14 years ago. So yeah, I guess I'm a little overdue for an actual shutdown vacation. You know, I mentioned before, yeah, I do go to Comic-Con, but I work Comic-Con, so I don't really consider that a vacation considering I'm like pitching the whole time. So this is the first time I'm going to go away, get a breather from the game stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, so we're going to go to Japan. So my first time there. Should be a fun trip.